first and 10. Here's Wentz. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Get over there. Go. More Tokyo.
Wentz now on first down. Steps away to his left. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Wentz. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now Wentz throwing on second down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Kiki QT, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gano out to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And, oh, right away, he lost gets the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he powers his way up past the 30. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to work. That one 28 yards on the ground. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. And they'll run it here. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
It's complete to Golden Tate. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And Gostkowski's kick is good. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Here's Wentz to throw. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man. Equanimous St. Brown. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Trey 15, Trey 15. Ram.
To throw, it's Wentz. Over the middle, that's caught by QT. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the 1st down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his 1st carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
He is, but he ain't.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Carson Wentz. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And this one's right through, make it a 14-3 ball game.
He went to the Barks.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
From where?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
From where, my nigga?
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and
oh,
so skilled
hold
in
up, nah,
distances that we
about.
almost are taking for granted, and we can't do
I don't know what you're talking
about.
about.
Field goal that they got 3 points out of, they've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6
I
on
kind
the
of
board.
do, but I
We'll
kind of
see.
don't.
They'll
Like,
come
I
up
think
now,
the first I'm thinking about is
from
somebody
the
different. But I
31.
know that for a fact. I just can't remember their name.
Come on, let's go.
Now Boykin on 2nd down. It's caught outright by Graham.
On the ball.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
How old is he?
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a good swing
Oh,
to
you
the
talking? Hold
football
on.
defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Band-Aid
2
is,
yards on the carry there,
what's
and it's
Boo
going
Boo?
to lead him to 3rd down.
He old as hell. Son, that's a young girl though, right?
Formation here defensively. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half.
Yeah, he old as hell.
More from Minneapolis after this.
Damn, there he like my sister. He like my sister age.
On
Yogi.
3rd down.
No, they in the same class.
Nothing out of that one. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So on fourth down,
nah,
here's
ain't too
Marquette
far
King
off,
to
but
punt it
I
away.
promise you. How about I say 2 max? No, cause wait, how old is
He punted 3 times in the loss
Band-Aid?
last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 7.
And then what? And then Yogi, what? So what? Yogi 2 years older than him?
Drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. And now here come the Raiders.
My sister might
And
be
right
like
now
2
they're
years
saying,
older.
hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now,
So
the
Yogi,
play calling, they're locked in
Boo
really
Boo
well.
probably is. Boo Boo and Yogi the same age. Johan. Johan and Denon.
Wentz now on 1st
Johan.
down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
Nigga
The
name was
first down
Johan.
screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
on, Black.
Still, ended up with a solid game.
That's hilarious, yo.
2nd and 5 after the
What's up,
5-yard completion on 1st
What's up,
down.
Man.
Yeah, you what's up, Ash?
From the
Nigga, you
gun,
still
it's
on the game,
Wentz.
bitch?
Flushed out right.
How you let that nigga eat you like that,
Andrews
dog?
with it complete. And
Yeah,
this
that shit
will
was kinda
go to
funny,
the
though.
28-yard
That shit was
line.
hilarious. What you talking
It
about?
goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to
Hey,
flush
that
out
shit
to
go
his
hard,
right to
though.
try and evade people.
Yeah, hey, that's how you know it,
Had
though.
to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
On 1st down, Wentz. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for 2nd down.
Yeah. Nah. Hell nah.
He said Gorilla Black, though.
Shotgun now for Wentz. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
But this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those
Mix it up or
situations if you're an
something like that.
O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Man, I've been working, man. I was working all the way up until fucking.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And Callaway taking it in left side. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Another timeout called by the Vikings now, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Now Austin. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Wow. So who played last week?
On second down, it's Boykin. He lost the football, and the Raiders have recovered. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
Sunday.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz.
Oh, let's get that. Let's get that. Let's go.
Set up shop at the 32-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Can't go home.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Boykin. They'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now it's Boykin. This is incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
You phony shit.
Flex round! Ohio!
No.
Here we go on 4th with Boykin. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Raiders have recovered. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense. Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
He told me not to show up. He told me not to put my face in there.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now this time Wentz will throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Yeah, we were talking about when CDT flexed him
Here's Wentz. His throw incomplete.
On Lady.
I'm gonna need some help with this one. How did he miss
He's
it?
like, that was all you for. I said, I know. That's why it was more funny.
He's not hit, and somehow incomplete.
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head.
Y'all
Not
about
be
to
able
beat
to
him
believe
up, though.
it.
They was for a fight. If Melissa wasn't there, they probably would wrestle the
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Wentz. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Right.
Picked off by K'Von Webster.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
We were just talking about that. I told you that he broke one door.
He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a
Then I was like, shit.
of a big second half.
It had to be the girl because she had my nigga the same way. Yo, where you at? Where you at?
On 2nd down,
Nigga
here's
left the
Boyd.
crib, all blacked out.
One flag for Tate. A 50-50 ball here. It's intercepted.
All
Picked
blacked
up by
out.
Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, let's go ahead and just add it up here. Their last 3 drives, 2 fumbles and an interception. Somewhere, to paraphrase one of the great coaches of the NFL, they're asking on that sideline, what the heck is going on out there?
Tailed off in the lot.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And Daniels has it left side. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Right.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different
with the other
routes, and that was it.
from dude
now
from
he can run
Inglewood.
anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Before.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And it's a fumble. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch.
Matter of fact, it was Gurley.
Took the contact and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player,
Remember Gurley?
when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make
Either
them
her
pay
or
sometimes.
Dose,
You have to
one of
put
the
it
two.
on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here.
First
and 10 at the 19. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Being chased out there. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open
what's that
field.
about? You know what that's about.
Out of the gun.
You know what that's about.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A.J. Green, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. To throw is Boykin. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. We'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. But McKinney there to make the stop.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Hey, Lou. 82.
Wentz to throw on second down. He's going to let this one go deep. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and back on their heels.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Right, yeah, where them headphones at, dog? We ain't trying to talk.
Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
I got walkie-talkie.
Wentz now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Lion.
Ran down on me.
Now Wentz. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Who did it? It was a little quarterback dude.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Oh, Whitney.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Raiders with a lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4.
Yeah.
Niggas wanted to fuck him up, but Drew ain't, like, it was like, yo, he stole from you, dog. You guys set it off, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
You ain't gonna hook off for the nigga, you just sitting there, like,
watching and shit.
So, remember that we was standing outside his classroom and everything, like, we had the headphones back and everything. But niggas like, nah, he violated the apartment, let's go. Niggas like, what's up? We had Ray with us. We was literally like, we had the nigga, remember, what's my man's name? 22nd and Alexander.
Oh, what's his name? What's his name? Not Hassan.
Right. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Mm-hmm.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Over the middle, that's caught by
I know you're talking about.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing on first is Wentz. Dancing to his left. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
I just want my headphones.
I'm a defender. I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays when the Lions go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections.
What kind of headphones was that?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They was right. They cost a little something, right? Right.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
iPhone isn't even out then. Right. iPod earphone.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though.
Had no zoom back then.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay.
He took his iPod. Yeah, that's
this
what it
is
was.
3rd and 7.
He said, yo, that's what happened, man. Look, we was chilling. We was all chilling in the room. He came in the room, jumping across. Yo, he took my iPod.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
He took my iPod. He said, what? You go, what? He said, yo, he took my iPod. He's like, oh, shit.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They run. It's Williams.
He didn't get it.
Pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. To throw is Wentz. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Nick Perry.
Ooh, Richard, you got one. Had one. You had some money.
There, he drops him for a loss of 6.
Like, you had them. It was them zones, dog.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal.
Zones were hot back then. Remember that?
Yeah, I had one of those too. The first, like, music plays.
And the pressure gets to him again. Marcel Darius in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Straight 15, straight 15. 81.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Shakes off the sack. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 36 yards out. And Gano's kick is right through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And out now come the Vikings. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing here, Boykin on 1st. Deep ball for Goodwin. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And he'll work his way forward up to the 22. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Was he the one that stole it?
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
82, 82.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to put a screen soon.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. The Raiders on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
He said D-Rock. He said D-Rock. We could call that nigga D-Rock too, yo.
Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Off the nigga that played even a movie though.
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it
Yeah,
away.
just
Now the Vikings will use the second of their
me, you, and
timeouts
Drew.
as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here now, Johnny Townsend standing just about on his own goal line. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He is proving his worth defensively, getting the sack here. That comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Akella Witherspoon. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
But he's white. He's white.
As this one's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. But he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for Oakland, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit.
You ready, Boom?
Defensive backs, linebacker, defensive line.